Is it the right time for you to be buying or selling a home? Don't go it alone. Trust the team at dangemis.com.
I just want to say kudos. I thought it. A lot of people are thinking it. You said it.
This is the Dan Gemis Real Estate Show.
Okay, welcome back to the show. Heather Maritet, Aaron Blackmere, sales reps with the Dan Gemis team in studio today. And before we get to our featured business, I want to pull the gift card winner for the Richmond Popcorn Company gift card. And the winner today is Elio Tensick. I'm sorry, Elio, but congratulations. You are the winner of the Richmond Popcorn Company gift card. There you go. Fantastic.
Now the hard part begins.
Yeah,
what flavor do I
flavors.
choose? Yes. Everybody wants it till it's time to choose, and then the confusion.
But there you go. $50 will buy you quite a few flavors there.
Yes.
So enjoy them. Try them all for free right in downtown Amherstburg at 61 Richmond Street, right next to our real estate office. So there you go, Elio. Enjoy. And thank you for listening. Okay, it's time for our featured business of the week. And today we've got a fun business. It's First Route Driving School, and owner Jeremy Kulwartian is on the phone. Hey, Jeremy, how are you?
Good. How are you, Dan?
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
So you are the owner of the Windsor branch, correct?
Yes, I franchised. First Route Driving School has been around for a number of years, but they were not in Windsor and Essex County. So I opened up probably November of last year and franchised the company. And, we're just trying to expand the business and get it busy. So.
Oh, my goodness. So, listen, it's been a few years for all of us here in the studio since we've had our driving lessons. But tell us about the process. What's it like these days? It's changed a little bit over the years.
The process back probably when we were kids, when I was a kid many eons ago and I had to walk uphill to school, you would just go get your beginners and then you would get your G license after, so long. Now it's a process where you have to write a test, then you get a G1. You still don't have to take a driver's ed course. But if you do take a driver's ed course, you can get your G2, which allows you to drive by yourself within 8 months. If you don't take a driver-approved education course, then you have to wait a year to get your G2.
Okay.
And then once you have your G2 for a year, then you can go for your full license, which is your G.
Interesting. Okay. So do you find the majority of kids learning to drive today are taking driving lessons, or
yes,
how's it been?
I don't only get kids, I get new drivers too, right?
Okay, sure.
I get some older individuals that, they just waited till their 20s to get their license. So
Yes.
A lot of the parents want their children to be safe. So, you have to take a driver's ed course because, I've been in law enforcement for 15 years. Being a police officer, I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of, destruction on the highways. I've seen a lot of collisions. So that's why I got into this business, teaching these new drivers how to be safe on the road and give them the full knowledge so when they're on the roads they can be safe. I teach rules of the road. This is how long you stop at a stop sign. This is why you stop at a stop sign. This is what happens if you don't stop at a stop sign and you get in a crash and you hurt somebody. You can get a ticket. You can get charged criminally. There's many aspects as opposed to this is why this is you're supposed to stop at a stop sign for 3 seconds. Well, I expand on that.
Well, and I love that, you mentioned you're a police officer, Jeremy, and really, to me, that brings a whole different level of education to the program for these kids, right? Because you can come at it from a different angle.
Yes, I teach the curriculum when I'm supposed to teach. We have a ministry-approved curriculum that we teach, but I expand on it. I talk about careless driving, dangerous driving, marijuana, alcohol, speeding, stunt driving, insurance, because I was listening to your segment earlier, and you were talking about insurance and stolen vehicles.
Yeah.
I talk about all that during my course, which is 20 hours in a classroom. So the kids, not even kids, anybody that takes the course now has this extra knowledge. So when they're on the roads, they understand a little better of what's going on.
Fantastic.
Yeah, being made aware of what, like what it sounds like you're saying is being made aware of what your circumstances of the choices you make behind the wheels, and that's just, I think, goes that much further for these new drivers, like you say.
Yeah, because, and I give the example, you know, if you're texting away on your cell phone, that's a $615 cell phone ticket. If you're texting away on your cell phone and now you hit somebody and they're hurt or they die, God forbid, now you could face more serious charges, whether it be careless driving, dangerous driving, which is criminal, or, you know, so we look at different angles, right? More serious collisions lead to potentially more serious charges.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for joining us today. We're out of time, but how can folks listening find First Route Driving School?
You can go online, firstroute.ca, if you want to add /Windsor, or there's an option on there to, you can scroll through to find Windsor area, firstroute.ca.
Fantastic. Jeremy, always happy to talk to you, and thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on today.
Of course. That's Jeremy Kulwartian, owner of First Route Driving School here in Windsor. And, it's, again, I think he can bring a whole different
element,
element to
the education he can get drivers from him seeing the other side and bringing that to you is huge.
I love it. I love it. So there you go. Check it out, firstroute.ca, and you can pick Windsor as location there, and you'll find the school. And there you go. My kids won't be much longer. A few years, and they're going to start driving. So
have fun.
There you go. Oh, gosh, I know. I'm not looking forward to it.
Crazy to think about.
I know. Okay, so we're out of time today. I want to thank you all for joining us here on AM 800 with you every single Saturday and Sunday from noon to 1. And again, if you are looking to make a move, give the Dan Gemmis team a call. You can find us online at dangemmis.com or call us 7 days a week at 519-566-5565. Aaron, Heather, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
We'll see you all next Saturday and Sunday right here on AM 800.